Baby Bus!
Dino Warriors Episode 11. Dinosaur Castle in the package.
Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to work with clay. Now, I'm going to give you the clay, and you need to make an animal that you like. Now, everybody come up to get the materials.
Clay work?
Great!
I'm going to make a kitten. Oh, I want to make an elephant.
Complete your work by the end of class.
Inside the classroom, as the teacher finished talking, the students were cheering and eager to try.
Hey, come on! You guys are too weak!
Halsey in the corner curled his lip in a show of disdain. His eyes were shining bright like diamonds.
Look, I'm not going to make anything except the most powerful and cool and invincible and handsome one.
All of Halsey's classmates booed him. After receiving the materials, all the students immersed themselves in their creations. The teacher looked around with a smile. She looked left and then right. Suddenly, she stopped by the side of Halsey and got a little puzzled.
Hey, Halsey, what are you making?
Madam, look! This one has a strong body and super sharp teeth. Of course, this is the most powerful dinosaur that has ever lived on the planet, the T-Rex!
Hardly had Halsey finished answering, someone beside him mocked at him with a cold,
Halsey, you are always bragging. The strongest dinosaur is obviously the pliosaur I am making.
Pliosaur? Rachel, let me have a look. I always wanted to know what a pliosaur looks like.
Me too! Let me take a look! I'm also curious.
Rachel proudly raised her clay work in her hand. It was a mighty, powerful, but strange dinosaur.
Wow, that's so cool! The pliosaur looks like a crocodile!
The pliosaur was a large predatory animal. It looked like a crocodile, but was actually much bigger and stronger, and it was the king of the ocean.
T-Rex was the most powerful one.
Pliosaur was!
Seeing Halsey and Rachel arguing, the teacher was quite amused. This time, it was her turn, so she waved her hand.
All right, don't argue. The T-Rex was the king of the land, while the pliosaur was the overlord in the ocean. Now, do you know which dinosaur was the most powerful in the sky?
That must be the pterosaur.
Esten, who was working on his clay work all the time during class, suddenly weighed in and showed his work. It was a pterosaur, with its wings outstretching and soaring.
Wow! It's so cool! This pterosaur looks so cool!
This time, both Halsey and Rachel curled their lip in disdain.
Okay, everyone has done a good job. Halsey's T-Rex, Rachel's pliosaur, and Esten's pterosaur are especially impressive. Now, class is over and it's time to pack up and go home.
The students cheered, picked up their school bags, and rushed out of the classroom in no time. After a short while, only Halsey, Esten, and Rachel were left in the classroom.
Hey, Halsey! I'll never agree that the T-Rex was stronger than the pliosaur.
Doesn't matter you agree or not. T-Rexes was work.
What are you talking about?
Seeing Halsey and Rachel were about to start another fight, Esten could do nothing but shrug his shoulder.
Hey guys! Dino Warriors should work together and head in one direction. Only in this way can we defeat General Abby and save the world.
Halsey and Rachel both turned their heads and snorted in disgust.
Halsey, Rachel, I need your help today.
What help?
A small and unobtrusive smile curved Esten's thin lips.
Unpacking.
In Esten's home, Halsey and Rachel stared blankly at a small package in front of them.
Oh, it's really about unpacking, isn't it?
You bet.
Esten answered without hesitation. Then he swiftly opened the box. Halsey and Rachel were simply staggered by what they saw inside.
This is a glass bottle?
Look carefully.
Halsey and Rachel put their heads together and looked twice at the bottle doubtfully. In the transparent glass bottle the size of a palm, there were 3 little dinosaur statues that seemed to hold up a castle. They were the T-Rex, Pterosaur, and Pliosaur.
Oh, this has something to do with the dinosaurs, eh?
Exactly! This is the dinosaur castle in the secret base of Dino Warriors. The space in this glass bottle looks small, but it's actually a very big place. There is a very sophisticated space compression technology. Only when the 3 Dino Warriors get together can the door be opened for entry.
You mean we can enter the castle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so cool! But wait a minute, Esten, how did you know so much? And who sent this thing to you?
Well, for the time being, it's a secret. Now let's use our dinosaur energies together to open it first.
Sounds like a plan!
The 3 of them stood up and stretched out their transforming watches at the same time.
T-Rex energy!
Pterosaur energy!
Pliosaur energy!
The 3 transforming watches lit up at the same time, and the phantoms of a T-Rex, Pterosaur, and Pliosaur appeared. As if sensing something, the eyes of the 3 dinosaur statues inside the bottle also lit up, creating a spacescape made of 3 colored lights that projected from the bottle.
The door's open! Come on in!
Halsey took the lead. Esten and Rachel followed quickly. The light dimmed down and suddenly lit up again. Then the 3 of them showed up in front of the big castle.
Wow, it's so cool! Esten, have we become smaller and gone into the bottle?
No. Technically, we have just entered another dimension.
Stunned, Halsey and Rachel looked at each other for a short while, and then they pushed open the door together. Now a completely new world has opened its door, where trees were growing and the grass was sprouting. Behind the door was a field full of lives, with various dinosaurs roaming in it.
Oh my! Dinosaur! Is that a pterosaur?
Look, Pliosaur! I see a living Pliosaur!
Halsey and Rachel slowly opened their mouths, and suddenly, a huge head stretched out towards Halsey. Oh, that looks like a T-Rex. Halsey kept stepping back. He was nervous.
It's okay, Halsey. This should be virtual reality. It's not real. Just a defense technology to protect the castle.
Really?
Halsey tried to touch the T-Rex in disbelief as his hand went straight through. A dazzling light flashed, and the surroundings changed again into an empty hall. In the center of the hall, 3 thrones engraved with the totems of the T-Rex, Pterosaur, and Pliosaur stood quietly, as if waiting for their masters.
Wow! This throne looks so cool! But this time I won't be fooled. It must be a virtual reality again.
No, this time it's real.
With a little smile twitching his lips, Esten walked to the throne of the Pterosaur totem and sat down quietly. The Pterosaur totem on the back of the chair suddenly lit up. The floor started to crack and move, and numerous dazzling platforms and equipment rose up. Soon, the hall became a space-like control center of a battleship.
Welcome back, Dino Warriors.
A low-pitched robotic sound came along. Halsey and Rachel looked completely puzzled. Slowly, they opened their mouths.